How you doing? Yeah! Yeah! Happened with these, and I do not know what the grade is yet, so we are going to find out together. Most likely a 9.8, but man, fingers crossed that it hits one of those higher numbers as well. So let's see. You get to see before I do. Let's see. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
It's a community that just keeps giving and giving and giving.
They love us, man.
They do. They love their holes to be filled. They love them. I mean, but who wouldn't? Who wouldn't?
Oh, of course. Everyone does.
Well, yeah. Chop making his first full appearance on Louis' show last week. Was it last week?
Last week? Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I had hoped to make that show, but there was some deep discussion in back of whatever stream we were just leaving. I think it was Lynx's stream.
I don't know.
Deep stuff. So unfortunately, I couldn't make it, but maybe he'll be a guest soon.
Oh yeah.
Awesome. James.
Hello
from the state right next to me. And the indestructible one. The indestructible Joe. How are you doing, Joe? How are you doing? Oh, and tying into your so awesome rendition of Wolverdrak, Banana Wolverdrak. I just bought that book from Joe, so it should be getting here soon. And
Yes, we are on.
Hey, so
What?
Because I'm thinking we had discussed with having Remy on.
Yes.
And maybe Remy, do you have time now to discuss your top ladies of the 80s and 90s? Hit me up. Let me know. We'll pop you on.
Marcus, beware of Kickstarter, Marcus.
Yeah, Kickstarter Marcus. I saw that too. And his free comic book day. I don't want to call it a TikTok, but it was a short yesterday that had me cracking up because I went to go pick up my free comic book day stuff Sunday. I bought one of those boxes that he had, and I came back. It was like pretty much 3/4 of the way full. I was like, oh crap. What excuse am I going to give for all these comic books or the boxes?
It's free comic book day.
And ironically, I bought this also on free comic book day.
What is that?
It's a game from the mid to late 80s called Contra.
Oh yeah, I remember Contra.
Yep.
But I played it on the arcade.
Yeah, I did too, and I'm pretty sure that I have it somewhere on some other system. But I felt I need to spend money on the handheld edition.
Mary?
No, and I will definitely send you the link. That would be awesome to have you on. So give me a second. What's up, Meme Queen, Miss So?
Yes.
Deuce. I know it's 22 comics, but I kind of like to give people their own nicknames. So
I mean, they are already nicknames, so a nickname of a nickname, it's appropriate.
Yeah, it's a little weird. I mean, you give your full government name because you're untouchable, but
No, I mean, my name is one of my important parts of my brand.
Right.
If people don't learn my name, no one's gonna recognize me when I'm doing a comic.
Right. So
I was thinking the other day, I don't know if it was yesterday or today, days tend to blend together. Yes. I was thinking maybe I have a couple of projects coming up, and I was thinking, what if I put the pronunciation after my name in the credits? Would they allow me to do that? Because I see a lot of people struggling with non-Anglo-Saxon names or surnames. So I'm considering that. Oh, come on. I lost I lost audio.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
you
talking
have.
on mute because you know why? I have the.
Oh,
I don't
don't
want
scare
you
me, man.
clicky, clicky, clicky. All right, I think we've caught up. Remy, I sent you the link, so if you want to join, please do. And
Yeah.
I don't know, we've been having some heavy subjects lately.
Yeah. Yeah, and if Remy comes up, I think we're going to end up talking about some heavy stuff also, because he always wants us to talk about shitty dads and all that stuff, the stuff.
Which is the show I had intended him for, but he's also very good when it comes to the sexiest of ladies as well. So
Yeah, I know.
He's a Renaissance man, and of course, you mentioned his name a few times.
Yes.
Yes, I can't believe this is happening.
Yes, Remy. Hey.
All right, so a couple of episodes ago, we also discussed dreams and how I never remember my dreams. And oddly enough, this week I had two dreams. One last night that was just berserk, but another one earlier in the week that happened to include Remy.
Oh.
No.
Speaking of sexy dreams.
No, and it wasn't. It was great to have him around as usual. Even in my dreams, he's a very warm, comforting thing to have around. But it was me showing him around my childhood neighborhood and where I grew up with all my family, and everybody was like, "Hey, Remy, hey!"
I mean,
So basically, in your dream, you travel with Remy to your childhood.
And he was more popular than me.
I was gonna say, somehow I started big timing you in your own childhood stomping ground. That's weird.
In the 5 boroughs and Long Island. So I don't know. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing well. Thank you for having me on. This is awesome.
No, and I forget you're the one of the premier experts in sexy ladies. So
we will see.
Okay. What's up, Biggie?
So you want to jump on the sexy lady train right away?
We can. I thought this one would be good because last week it kind of stirred up. I mean, how do you not? Every single one of us has got at least a top 3, top 5 celebrities ever that always did it for you.
Yeah.
Everybody in the chat always popped up good examples. So I figured, hey, that's a pretty good show. A little bit lighter than our recent crying episodes. So
BJ,
we go through our top 5s and maybe remember a few of those that we forgot. So
that's a good point. Yeah, I might go 90s too, because as you said, not all of them are from the 80s. I was born in 80, so I was kind of a little kid. But I was a precocious kid because I remember having my first crush when I was 5. And it wasn't a crush exactly, It's like you grow infatuated with some girl in kindergarten. And my crush from that time happened to be twin sisters.
Was it Mary Kate and Ashley?
No, they were.
That's too young, right?
They went to my to the same kindergarten that I went to.
Oh.
So we were kind of friendly. They came to my house to play, and I went to their house to play. And I think I couldn't choose because they were twins. So why not both? It's perfectly fine when you're a kid.
All right, so you heard it here
Kyle.
first, everybody. Well, what we've been trying to knock out in my 49 years on Earth, Iggy knocked out when he was 5. Iggy had twins in kindergarten. So.
I mean, that's the dream right there,
Yeah,
man.
right?
Golly.
when did your first mother-daughter come in? Jesus.
Oh
Come
my
on,
God.
man. Don't taint my memories. It was
No,
perfectly
there's
innocent.
no way that memory could be tainted. No way. No way. Now, after being that young, I mean, did you see them growing up, or?
Yeah, when I was like 19, I started going to art school, and they both were in the same art school I went to, and they were still beautiful, but they were more different then. Still couldn't choose, so I didn't do anything.
You ruined them both for everybody.
Of course, they went to your art school too, so you were just big time in there with.
Right. They just happened to go to art school, the same art school.
No, but it was really sweet, because when we met again, we kind of reminisce on how it went when we were kids. No, come on. I can go. You want to go dirty? I can tell you about the first time I jerked off and who too.
Let's save that for another episode, Mister. We're talking specifically about crushes and not what you do in every single second of your spare time.
Man, this started out as such a lighthearted, innocent interaction.
Hey. There it goes. We go straight to whacking off.
That and trying to hook up with twins, man.
You can blame me for trying, man.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So you said we're doing celebrity crushes.
We can, or you can do, twins, mothers, daughters situations.
No twins.
Moms,
no twins. No twins. I did. Never mind. That's another story. No twins.
Did you have something like that when you were younger? Like, I guess we all had first crushes. Do you remember your first crush?
I remember my first crush. Yeah. Yeah, her name was Kelly, and she had blonde hair, and I bought her a hairband and gave it to her at school. And then that was it. That's all I remember.
Okay. Yeah,
for Kelly, if you're out there, I remember you.
But don't remember Remy, because Miss Angel will gut you like a fish. And for me, I don't remember being that young. I remember seeing this new girl in 5th grade where I just got butterflies in my stomach. Oddly enough, 20 years later, we met again. And those butterflies popped up again. And we got engaged. We got engaged rather quickly. Like, I mean, this is like a dream come true.
Yeah.
I even proposed to her in our elementary schoolyard where I first saw her. Everything was like a fairy tale.
What happened?
No, I mean, she's a woman, so they're all crazy. So, she went psychotic, and then we broke up after that. So that was that. But it made for a good story. It made for a good story.
I was just gonna say, this is such a movie story that you're delivering to us.
It was with an end game or Infinity War like ending.
Wow.
So, but after that, it was all celebrity crushes, and Lynx brought up something before.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and I think even more so, she got hotter 20 or 30 years after that.
Yes.
She's smoking now.
Still a very good looking woman. Yeah.
Yeah. She was definitely one that didn't dim out. A lot of times celebrity wise, it's kind of like, wow, as you get older and a lot of folks tend to get more work done and everything, it's like you start going downhill. But no, she definitely kept it up. So.
Well, I have to speak for my first celebrity crush, Jennifer Connelly, and she still is a beautiful woman. Yeah, I don't remember how old I was when I saw Labyrinth, but that did it for me. Are you muted again, or I lost audio?
No, again, I don't want you guys to hear my clicking.
Hmm.
I mean,
Why?
aside from her, because it's very loud. I mean, Slave Leia did it for a lot of us, right? At 7 years old, I was.
Yeah.
No,
Crazy enough, it
no,
never did it for me. She never did it for me.
no.
No. I don't know why. She's a beautiful woman, but I don't vibe with her. I don't know why.
How about this one? Now, she's still a good-looking lady. This is later in her life, but if they ever give me a good picture.
Not in IMDb, but Daisy Duke, I mean, she revolutionized shorts.
Yeah,
they are called Daisy Dukes.
Yeah.
Let's steer away from some of the pictures that you might get on the internet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but she was one of my favorite firsts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think I was really young when I saw the Dukes of Hazzard, so I wasn't aware of her sex appeal until later. The same with Linda Carter, I liked Wonder Woman, and I thought she was amazing, but it wasn't a crush.
This was another one who did it for me when I was younger. From the show Silver Spoons and Buck Rogers, Miss Erin Gray.
Mm-hmm.
She looks old now, but
I mean, we all grow up. You know who I was crushing really hard for? Meg Ryan, and every single movie she did. I watched it just because of her. And
yeah, I was a big Meg Ryan fan.
And then she fucked up her face. Like you said, Remy, some people don't know what they're doing with their work.
I was a big fan of Elizabeth Shue as well.
Oh, yeah, and you know what? She still looks great now.
Yes.
The only thing that takes away from her from me now is she's kind of got like that a little bit of old neck going on.
Old neck? Well, what do you mean? That it goes like a turkey?
Yeah, what do you mean, Nick?
If you watch The Boys now, right, she'll wear like something with a collar and she'll have like wrinkles over here, kind of like a turkey neck, I want to call it.
Gobble, gobble. Yeah.
Still a very good looking woman.
Indeed.
And she's almost 60.
60?
I mean,
almost 60. Yep.
Wow.
That's why she has that thing on her neck.
Yeah,
It's
Nick,
age,
why do you
man.
have to judge? Come on,
Don't
bro.
be an ageist.
Yeah,
you know why? It's everybody else getting older, not
sorry
me.
she can't be perfect for 6 decades. Golly.
She still is a very good looking woman. Very good looking woman.
And the one that maybe I think, thinking about it right now, kind of fucked me up for life was Michelle Pfeiffer on Batman.
Mm-hmm.
That outfit, that shouldn't have happened, man.
Oof. And now I think she's in her 60s, and she's still a very good looking woman.
Yeah, I mean, I think the ones that do little work on their faces stay beautiful, But when you go the Meg Ryan route, you kind of like
much.
Melanie Griffith. Yeah, it's too much, like Melanie Griffith.
Oh.
I mean, what the fuck, man?
And
Why?
I'll tell you the one who was one of my tops who really got ruined. Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She got ruined? I haven't seen her in a while.
Well, first that old man ruined her by marrying her. She married that old leather bag, Michael Douglas, and that kind of ruined her for me. But yeah, she had some Botox or something, but yeah, just now this one. Sophie Marceau from Braveheart. We mentioned Braveheart somewhere the other day, and
yeah,
there were two gorgeous women in that movie that really did it for me for a while.
Mm-hmm.
She was one of them.
Yeah, Sophie Marceau gives me a very romantic vibe.
Mm-hmm. Wifey material.
So it's kind of, yeah.
What
Yeah,
about so did you guys ever go down the supermodel rabbit hole, or was it just like movie and television?
No. Supermodels were
like for instance, when I went back to my childhood bedroom, posters everywhere of Kathy Ireland. That was kind of my supermodel crush when I was a kid. I still have them up, so it's weird. Like, hey, check out this lady from 1991.
Not really weird. For me, and oddly enough, I think maybe I just like the Aussies, but Elle Macpherson was mine.
Yeah, Elle the Body Macpherson. Tyra Banks is beautiful.
Spotty.
She's still beautiful.
Yeah, she's got a little bit too much of a forehead now. But back in the day.
Are you speaking about forehead?
Hey,
this should just be the Nick dissection hour right here. We'll name off celebrities and you tell them what's fucked up about everybody.
What's really funny is I don't have a particular type. Like I'll find something beautiful about most women, but I'll also find that weird thing that really makes them ugly.
You're like George Costanza from Shallow Hal, the toe. You get mad about the second toe being too big.
You did that to me.
No, that's you.
I mean, at some point I get it, because if they are perfect, then you are neck deep or balls deep, luckily, and you need to find something that to pinpoint that you say, oh, but this doesn't work. So you kind of made her more real and less ideal, because the ideals are the thing that fuck you up, basically.
Yeah, and I think maybe that's.
Oh, okay. Miss So went kind of the other route and went more not suited for work.
I had to look for her for a second, but
yeah, don't show it. Oh, okay. Yeah, she's an icon.
See, nice looking, but I'm like, what is going on with those eyebrows? And that's
that's a sign of the times. It's 90s.
Yeah. Who else? Adrian Barbeau, yes. I remember her in a wet t-shirt. Was it Swamp Thing? She was in a wet t-shirt?
Well, I guess so.
One of them, and it was like, oof. See, I'm not the only one. Deuce, and we're there. For me,
you wish you could kiss her forehead. You wish.
Yes. But the older Tara Patrick. Not this one. I mean the younger Tara Patrick. That's what I meant.
The younger, but not the youngest.
Right.
I get it.
Who else was there? For me, it was always more celebrities because they always felt more relatable.
Oh yeah.
which is weird. I mean, supermodels were always their own thing.
I mean, what's the name of that woman that was married to Axl Rose? Christy? No, it's not Christy Brinkley.
Christy Turlington.
Christy Turlington. Yeah, the one in November Rain's video clip. She's beautiful. Well, going to the 90s, I remember, I don't know where I saw her for the first time. I remember seeing Halle Berry, and dude.
That's another one who's well into her 50s that still looks fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know about her tootsies, but
On the next, let's talk about it.
That's who it was. Stephanie Seymour.
Stephanie Seymour.
There was a lot
Thank you
of
very much, Mary.
Yeah, it's a shame because music videos really aren't a thing anymore. So you're missing out on those. Like there was a lot of like breakout hotties that came from music videos, I think.
Yes.
I mean, man, remember Alicia Silverstone and Liv Tyler on?
Yeah, and Aerosmith. Yeah, crazy. Awesome.
No, I mean, when you talk videos, there's only one name that comes to mind for me.
Okay, here we go.
Tyrese.
No, and this she's been ruined by plastic surgery, and that is Mrs. Toni Katane.
Oh, I don't know her.
Redhead, otherwise known as the White Snake Chick.
No, I don't know her.
Oh, she's actually also dead too. So.
Oh yeah. No,
what
wait,
else do you have to say about her, Nick?
Yeah, but I mean, look at her.
Come on, peace on her grave.
From that to that.
Yeah, there's a big difference there. Yeah.
There's too much.
Yeah.
And I think,
which is a shame because I think you can just gradually age. People get old, you just let it happen.
but you know what? Too, they're fighting against bastards like me who think they're not perfect when they get old. So
yeah, you are not the problem.
What's wrong with my neck? And then they go and get their neck chopped up, and it's like
a sneak.
Yes, Alicia Keys too. Before she went all non-makeup, is a very beautiful woman. Team Tootsies. I can't look at her now without Remy's voice going, "Look at the toes! Look at the toes!" It's terrible.
Oh, I think the word you're looking for is gnarly.
I can't. Do you guys have a top, like, do you have a number of women that have persisted throughout the years for you? Top 3, top 5, top 10?
I don't know.
I don't know because it's I think as well, just people change, people get older. It's like you always get these newer, I guess, celebrities that are coming out. So
yeah, and for
me,
mm-hmm.
Well, sorry,
go.
For me, Jennifer Connelly, always. Halle Berry, always. Michelle Pfeiffer, I will still tap that. I don't know who else. Strangely enough, Fran Drescher.
If she does not say a word, I agree.
Nick, you have to stop muting yourself. I want to hear the clicking. I don't care because I prefer to hear the clicking and hear you than not to hear you.
I have to agree. If she did not talk or you did not make her laugh, she is a very beautiful woman.
Even so, that's the weird thing. Even so, well, I mean, that's a character, man. I wish she doesn't go like that when she left in real life.
See,
Oh yeah.
I don't know if she ever did it for me. Nice.
It depends on the video.
I think she was more of just because that was her thing. You know what I mean? Like she was known as like that kind of crazy sexual. That's what she was going for. So
That's what I mean. It depends on the music video because there are videos in which she pushed sexuality forward, and those videos were more pregnant yeah, for the mind, for the young man mind.
Yeah, I mean, I have countless music video chicks who I don't even know their names. But the top three that have persisted for me, and I think Salma Hayek will always be number one.
Okay.
Just because from the moment I saw her in 1995, 92, 93, I think that's when Desperado came out.
Oh, I don't remember. That long ago?
Just to see her walking across that street, I fell in love with her. I mean, I literally fell in love. 1995, you're right. I literally fell in love with her.
Yeah, what did it for me, but the first time I saw her was dancing with a boa around her neck on From Dusk Till Dawn. And yep, I think anyone can agree.
Until this day, she's still my number one. Jennifer Aniston has always been one for me.
Not for me. I don't know why.
In my eyes, still a good-looking woman even now. And number 3 is Stacey Dash from Clueless.
Oh yes, she's gorgeous, gorgeous woman.
Just a combination of the skin and her eyes. My top 3 for the past 20, 25 years, probably. So,
even today, have you seen Stacey Dash today? She still looks beautiful.
Yeah, still looks good. Still looks good.
A little bit of a forehead, but
yeah, the forehead. Surprised you overlooked that, Nick.
Let's check.
Shallow Nick.
Let me Google check current forehead status on Stacey Dash.
It'd be funny if they had like years and then millimeters. It was like forehead. It was like 95 you're here, and then 99, and then 2000.
I mean, that can work for me too, I think. I have one hair that remains from my younger days. That's is still resisting on the front line, but he's so alone.
Yeah. That's how I found out this was getting higher, because I had one that like popped up, and I was like, "Is that where that used to be? Is this happening?"
Well, it's meant to happen.
I have to see this one.
Who is Erin Cahill? I mean, Kyle is younger than us, so
Kyle's on the money with this one too.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean,
I can't blow it up.
Oh yeah.
She's got that Natalie Portman, who was the one from Sex and the City also. That kind of
I was thinking like a Winona Ryder type of.
Winona Ryder. She's another one who the test of time hasn't been bad to.
Yeah.
Little on the crazy side, but
I mean, that's part of the attractive, man. That's part of the appeal.
Yeah.
I always like them crazy, because if they're not crazy, there's something wrong there.
Well, and I think if they're crazy, then you stand a chance. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Good point. I mean, Marcus is right here. There's a lot of hypocrisy going on here.
Within our sphere, we are perfect. Don't worry.
No, fuck you.
We are physically perfect in our little. In here. Yeah, you know what? Penelope Cruz, I thought it was always good looking too, but her nose, and she's married to Javier Bardem.
I like how it goes on to the marriage too. You'll nitpick one thing about the person, and then you're like, and they married that douchebag, so I don't have anything to do with them.
No, Javier
It's like a ruined woman after that guy that you don't like.
Oh God.
Yeah, I mean, but
No,
still, I mean, Salma married
think-
an old ass billionaire, and she's okay.
I mean, I have to say something, but before I say something, Eiko, I want to interrupt because I saw that Becker is on the chat. So Becker, we need you to choose your character for the whack cards. Please DM us and choose your character. Now, onto the Penelope Cruz thing. I think it's all an excuse, the Javier Bardem thing, because I think he's packing. So that's an insecurity on your side, Nick.
No, he's a good-looking guy, I think. And I mean, his Antoine Sugar haircut.
Yeah,
good dude.
Well, what about what's her name and Billy Bob? Remember that old
God
fiasco that they had?
Talk about crazy.
Yeah.
If you compare her, what she was doing then when she was married to Billy Bob Thornton, and now, how much can a person change?
Mm-hmm.
Because she's like, she did like a 180 from crazy chick, beautiful crazy chick, like something of a manic pixie dream girl. And then she's like, oh, okay. I'm scared. Where to, Cole? And now she's like supermom, political activist, and same person.
Has there ever been one of your top 10 that just automatically fell off and could never make it back in?
As far as the looks scale,
yep.
Meg Ryan for sure.
Yeah, I think so. Sadly,
I was really big into Meg Ryan. You know, when you're talking like 80s and 90s and everything. I mean, when she was really in her prime, and then all of a sudden it was like, wow, I don't even recognize you anymore.
Yeah,
that wasn't a forehead
crazy.
or a turkey neck deal like Nick wants to pick at. It was a full blown. I don't know. I've changed my mind.
To the face.
Yeah, I've changed my mind.
You know who does it, but not for looks? Gwyneth Paltrow. Gwyneth Paltrow is beautiful, but I think she's too much of a Hollywood woman, to say it politely. And I wouldn't go. I don't like her anymore.
I can honestly tell you that I've seen her in person. Like when I worked in Manhattan, I worked in a town called Tribeca, which is downtown. And a lot of famous restaurants are there. And there was this one bodega that was open 24 hours in the middle. So I walked in probably about 2:30 in the morning. She was dating Affleck at the time, and some other guy went in there for cigarettes. And I never thought she was a good-looking woman. But seeing her in person, there's this thing about her. You know, I guess I'm kind of thinking about the Charlie Murphy skit where he saw Rick James for the first time, where he saw his aura.
He had an aura around him.
Yeah, I saw like this light around it. She's got like that Hollywood thing. So
yeah, she's an elegant Hollywood woman.
Yeah, and for me, like when The Mask came out, Cameron Diaz was just like amazing.
Oh yes,
amazing to me. But now I can't even look at her.
Yeah.
Well, that's another one that fucked up her face. And for a second there, Demi Moore did the same. And I don't know how she came back from that.
To see her do this, on stage and that whole movie. Oof. Oof. And you know who was another one too? Kirstie Alley. Before she became the Weight Watchers chick.
Yeah.
They and Cheers was phenomenal.
But now and with a little more weight, she looked good too. But then she went like unhealthy.
Nuts. Not in a good way. Not in a good way.
I mean, it can be good. I mean, I have gained weight during the pandemic, and I don't feel good. So.
All right.
Oh, you know what?
Good, Ignacio. Unhealthy. That was better than turkey neck comment from Shallow Nick. I think the public would recognize that as an acceptable answer.
Next time you watch The Boys, you tell me if that's not the only thing you see when she comes on screen.
I don't know, man. She's breastfeeding Homelander. I'm not looking at her neck.
But you'll see it, though. You'll see it.
That's what it is. They just wanted to ruin her for me because of this whole foot thing.
You know who did it for me too? And I saw that movie 1,000 times. Brooke Shields in the Blue Lagoon.
Oh, Blue Lagoon, yeah, that's classic for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's another one who's older, who's good looking too, but she's kind of like awesome. Okay, so I guess that's a good transition then. Like those iconic movie scenes. We have your girl Jennifer Connelly riding the horse.
Oh, yes.
What movie was that?
Who cares?
Yeah, I forget. Who was the one from Fast Times? Phoebe Cates.
Yeah.
Still amazing. I guess by extension, Denise Richards in
Wild Things. Neve Campbell.
Salma with the snake.
Yeah, whatever happened to Neve Campbell?
Neve Campbell is coming back for Scream 6, reprising her role as Sydney. No, what's her name? Sydney. I don't remember the last name. Yeah, she's coming back. Courtney Cox is coming back. Oh yeah, Daryl Hannah fucked up too.
Okay, so Daryl Hannah in Splash, when she played the nurse in Kill Bill, phenomenal. What else? Courtney Cox in that Vegas movie. What was that Vegas movie?
That Vegas movie?
Yeah, where she had the kid. Kurt Russell was in it, I think.
Oh, they're all Elvis impersonators? 3,000 miles to
3,000 miles to
Graceland.
Yeah.
I can't believe I remember that. I haven't even seen the movie, man.
Pull that one, yeah. That was Phoebe Cates we got. Kim Basinger in
9 weeks and a half.
Cool World. Was she in Cool World also? Yep, Cool World. Yep.
Yeah. Well, here we're entering a delicate subject because I'm not into drawing. I'm not into drawn porn, not for work drawings. That's why that's why I can do them and not feel triggered by what I do. Basically, because I would be, it doesn't do it for me, nor comic nor animation. But Hollywood and Jessica Rabbit, I mean,
yeah.
And if you want to talk about my first, like the one you don't want me to talk about, that was Jessica Rabbit.
I definitely don't want to talk about
now we're in this place.
No, I tell you,
we're over here. Now we're here. So yeah.
You make your own channel, and we'll discuss it on your channel. Who else? I had a few. Oh, and we mentioned last week Rebecca Ferguson in Mr. Murder. Like for me, I can. Oh, and Eva Green in Sin City. Jessica Alba in Sin City.
Who doesn't like Jessica Alba?
Yeah, she kind of disappeared though, but she's got that. I think she was that generation's Alyssa Milano.
You think now? You think? You know who I remembered also? Oh, she slipped my mind. What was I going to say? Oh man, Alzheimer is kicking in.
Even looked good as a Twi'lek in The Mandalorian in Boba Fett.
I mean, she's still beautiful. No, wait. I'm thinking about Jessica Biel.
Oh, Jessica Biel, yes.
No, yes. But someone slipped my mind. I don't know who. Well, it will come back.
Biel and
Alba kind of stood the test of time too, but she really stepped away from like the whole Hollywood thing, anyways. So
yeah, like she branched out. Oh, speaking of branches, see what I did there, Nick? Have you muted yourself again?
No.
Oh, okay. Speaking of branches, yeah, I can hear you. Don't we have a branch-related question?
Yes, we do. I'll leave you with this. Good looking, bad looking, batshit crazy. While you're pondering that, let's listen to TM's question for the week.
Yes, Drac.
Hey everyone, TM from TM Nerdy here, and you guys are watching Two Nerd Dads with Nick and Nacho. We're gonna hold you guys up for just 1 second, because I got a question for all you fine folks out there in YouTube world. If money doesn't grow on trees, why do banks have branches? Fill your holes with that question. Back to you, Nick and Nacho.
Good one. Good question. Week after week, jumping me. And having seen that one last night, I was like, we started getting the ball rolling a little bit. And I'm like, listen, dude, if I got to ponder this, I can't get to sleep. So can't dream about Remy if you keep making me think about stuff.
We're messing up next night.
Yes. But Cole and these guys are going to laugh. Big forehead. Monica Bellucci.
I knew.
Oh. In The Matrix? Oh my God.
I think in Dracula she looks better. I think. It's my opinion.
Yes. Olivia Wilde? Yes. Still a good looking woman.
Mm-hmm. I mean, she's young.
Yeah. Sudeikis.
Even though oh, okay. I thought you were going to say she has a big forehead.
Oh,
I feel like you should have had a poll and then had like a top 30 from everybody. But do a before and after. We need to have like a prime and then a now for everybody. And then we just run through the list.
See, everybody wants to chime in now.
Okay. The blood bank?
The blood bank.
No, I had to make some research for this. But what do you think? I mean, I'm not gonna shoot this question to Remy first because I mean he just saw it, but you, Nick, before you dream of Remy,
I think
what were you thinking of?
There's a central space where they keep the money.
Yeah.
The trunk, so to speak. Then they just have to dole it out in different places, and it kind of looks like a tree, so branches.
Okay. So I did some research and I came up with some information that basically it's called branches because the first bank was on a treehouse. So it was a little treehouse and people went and put their money there, when you were kids, and okay, throw the money there. No one's going to steal it because who's going to climb the tree besides us? And then the ball kept rolling and more people kept bringing their money to the treehouse, and they had to expand to the branches of the tree, not the trunk. So that's why they call branches of a bank.
Interesting. Yeah.
I could be wrong, but that's what I found on my research.
Okay. Cool.
Remy, what do you think?
Well, I mean, if you actually want to know what it is, bank is Greek for the word. No, I'm joking.
It sounded so convincing.
Yeah, you could have sold it. You commit to the bid.
Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea.
I mean, at least it's not a grammar question, because those fuck me up. Because I had to overthink it, because this is not my language. And that's why I use correct terms, Remy, because I'm always thinking, okay, what I'm going to say, how it's going to sound, and how it's going to be received. So usually I overthink everything I say.
All right, so let's how about up and comers? You have any brand new up and comers that have made the list?
Yeah.
Kristen Bell,
Kristen Bell?
Oh, yes.
Anne
Mila
Hathaway.
Kunis.
Anne Hathaway in the Catwoman suit.
Yeah.
Zoe Kravitz is beautiful.
In the Catwoman suit.
There's
Any
thing
Catwoman.
here.
Just give her Catwoman.
Yeah, Eartha Kitt too.
Marcus.
Let me. I don't know her name, but there's. Let me see if I can find it. Can you hear me clicking? Let me mute myself.
Don't judge me. Don't judge me. I mean,
Oh,
we've left off the list women like J-Lo, Scarlett Johansson.
Well,
Margot
yeah,
Robbie.
but that's 2000s.
I mean, all time for me.
Yeah, but I mean, J-Lo is 99, 2000. For me, you know who does it? Amanda Seyfried.
Really?
Jennifer Lawrence. Yeah, she's beautiful in my eyes.
Jennifer Lawrence in that movie with Christian Bale, where she's got that white dress on. American Hustle.
They are
American Hustle. Oof.
Yeah, Amanda Seyfried and this other girl, she's pretty new. Yeah. She was in that series in the second season.
And for me, it'll be like women like Ana de Armas.
Oh, yeah.
Even Meghan Markle. Another beautiful one.
Yeah, I don't really
like Meghan Markle.
You know who I love? Rona Mitra.
Oh my God. Back then when she did an Underworld, didn't she?
Yes.
She did an Underworld, and she did the Life of David Gale.
I don't remember that one.
Super hot, super hot.
Yeah, she's beautiful.
Nothing much, Tyler. We waited for you to get here. So
yeah. So yeah, we waited for you, so we didn't have to start over again. So we have practically been silent all this time.
Yeah.
I'm looking.
And we've just been handing off the silence to each other. No big deal.
Hey, so Tyler, give us your top 5 celebrity crushes of all time.
Yeah.
And since Tyler's here, I guess we can talk about it too. You have male crushes over the years.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Still
100%.
Just a cool guy.
Yeah.
I think he stands the test of time too. It was like he was like the classic put Brad Pitt against somebody else, and then it was like
see that one.
And then you end up with Brad Pitt from Troy asking if there's anyone else.
Would you look at that? Ursula Corberó from Money Heist, if I'm not mistaken. And you know who turned out into a beautiful adult? The little girl that did the Wolverine clone in Logan.
Oh, I haven't seen her.
I looked at her the other day because I was talking, I don't know with who, about who should play Logan, Wolverine, in the next movie. Not Logan, Wolverine. And I said, she should play Wolverine. You know, let's mix it up. Why does it have to be a smelly Canadian dude? Why? Of course. Why can it be a beautiful, violent female?
Sure.
So I looked her name up because I don't even remember her name. And she's called Daphne Keane. And I saw her Instagram. And she's a beautiful, beautiful woman.
Yeah, and I was watching that HBO show with her not too long ago.
The only thing I have seen her in is Logan. I haven't seen her in anything else. But I mean, give her some claws and let's get killing.
All right, so and I'll do this one for you. This is the one for me that has transitioned nicely.
Yes. Yes. Very beautiful Chloe Grace Moretz.
Mm.
Yep. So there is our dirty old man too. Hayden, no, that she's for sure got a big forehead.
No, she's beautiful. Come on.
Forehead, and she's too short. She probably look like this tall next to Tyler.
Who cares?
Anna Kendrick, real cool. I think her personality wins out more than her
Mila
look.
Kunis.
Mila Kunis, yeah. I agree with that.
Jake Gyllenhaal?
I mean, you asked about men crushes. So Gyllenhaal, it's totally agreeable.
Yes.
More so now. Now that he's gotten.
We're talking.
Now that he's gotten ripped up.
We're talking celebrity crushes now. Yes.
Well, Mary has her say.
But I don't know. I'm trying to think of now the chicks who missed the list that we forgot about.
I mean, we mentioned her, but we didn't. I think we didn't put her exactly on the list. But Natalie Portman, it's a beautiful woman. And the other day I saw her on the Thor trailer, and she's more buffed.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Interesting twist. All right.
You just want to be pinned down and dominated, don't you, Iggy?
By her, of course. Why wouldn't I?
I have the high ground. Padme.
I mean, it's all very
Meanwhile,
well and war.
Nick takes out his tape measure and goes, these deltoids are entirely too large. You're going to have to scrap those.
No, I mean that's what I noticed too. I can't even get him.
I mean, dude, I think she gained like 20 pounds of muscle.
It's on YouTube.
Mary has a point.
Jason's got all these weird ones. I have to look up. Not weird ones.
Young Reed. I don't know who she is either. But it reminded me of Tara Reid.
Back in the day too. Yeah. Back in the day, she was nice.
Yeah.
Oh, also for me, those Kardashian sisters jockey for position also.
No way. When it goes too unreal, too produced. I know we're talking about celebrities and they're all produced in the movies, but it's not so blatant. But okay.
She's got that.
Big forehead.
No.
Yeah, we're waiting for it, Nick. What does she have?
Who played Electra? Her nose is too pointy.
The pointy nose. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Jennifer
pointy
Garner.
nose. Oh yeah, I yeah. You know who we couldn't forget is Demi Moore, of course. I mentioned her, but I didn't put her in her list. But I think she deserves to be in the list.
Sarah Michelle Gellar. We forgot her.
Yeah, yeah, and she's still a beautiful woman to this
Forgot
day.
about Megan Fox.
Yeah, that's a crazy one. So not on my list.
Yeah, and isn't she venturing into the falling off? Like, she's right on the clef. She's starting.
Yeah.
She's starting to transition into the old Hollywood.
All right, so let's kick it with female musicians.
Female musicians.
I mean Debbie Harris.
Really?
Yeah, I liked her.
Didn't miss you, Mark. Hello.
Hey, Mark. Yeah, we saw him.
Dua Lipa.
Oh, she said musicians, man.
Singers. She said singers.
I mean, Debbie Harris, Tori Amos, Sinead O'Connor.
Alanis Morissette.
No.
Hey, Alanis Morissette was a pretty good looking girl too.
Still for me, Deuce Deuce.
Yeah, of course. And Blake Lively is beautiful too.
Kate Beckinsale.
Yes, sir. Indeed. We talked about Underworld with Rona Mitra, but we forgot to talk about Kate Beckinsale.
Rona Mitra.
And Kate Beckinsale always reminds me of Evangeline Lilly. I don't know why.
She's another one who's not aged at all.
Yeah. Maybe she sleeps in formaldehyde.
Maybe. Sade.
Sade forever. Yes, sir.
I gotta gander another look at Rona Mitra.
Janet Jackson, man, she went a little too far with the surgeries, but not as far as LaToya. So Janet still think yes, but the Queen Bee is the best, in my opinion. Beyonce is the queen.
Oof,
oh shit, man! This woman does things to me in my mind.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, she's.
I keep clicking on my damn.
Go to the no, the other one, to the right, to the left, the one she's looking straight to the camera.
Yes.
It's besides the one you chose, you dirty pervert. Go below. You choose the one with the side boob.
I'm not a boob guy.
Besides the side boob one. No, below. No, she's
just
serious.
Keep clicking. Just keep clicking. There you go. Click on all.
I'll look at them all.
No, come on. That one.
This one.
Yes. No, the previous one, but I'm watching it with delay on my screen, maybe on my big screen.
As Lara Croft?
I mean, I would have preferred her than Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, but you know what? She hasn't held up, though.
Who? Rona Mitra?
Yeah, Rona Mitra. She's had
Fuck
some,
you.
She's had some work done, too, I think.
No, I think she... Oh, you know who is still beautiful and she hasn't done anything, apparently, to her face? Carla Gugino.
Yes. Her in Sin City was amazing.
Dude, I saw her, I don't think, a couple of years ago in a movie called Gerald's Game. And on the Netflix series about the haunted house. I cannot remember the name of the series, but what a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
Yep.
She's in Son-in-Law. Wasn't that her breakout movie? Son-in-Law with Pauly Shore.
Oh,
She was real young in that.
Well, I'm glad she bounced back from Pauly Shore.
I mean, she was good. She was good looking in the movie. I'm just saying, it was like.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, I think that was like her kind of breakout movie.
Oh, I'm seeing Mary's comment here, the Whitney Houston, and I remember Vanessa Williams.
Yep.
Another beautiful, beautiful woman. Dude, we have been talking about beautiful women for an hour.
I mean, I feel like we could go all day.
Yeah, of course. We
I
could.
can do this all day. Peggy Carter. Another good one.
Begging who?
Jesus Christ.
In honor of you, Panda.
I mean, do we recover from that one? Can we recover from that one?
Yeah, of course. Who would you like? Which celebrity would you let beg you? Join us next week when we discuss that and more.
And this one right here.
Natalie Emanuel. Yeah. She's another one that inspires me romantic feelings.
I just feel we left so many out.
Yeah, of course. As Remy said, we could be doing this all day.
Another one of my man crushes.
Yeah, they're ripe for a threesome, Mary. Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. I mean,
Gosling, Ryan Reynolds, Ryan Gosling. Brad Pitt.
Ryan Reynolds is my Ryan, but
Circumstances.
Oh, a tall glass of water.
Cool drink of water. All right. Well, I think there were some holes filled with this one. Certainly some holes have opened up.
Yes, of course. A lot of questions.
Yeah, I really feel like a poll is due here.
Well, that's POLL for the ladies and gentlemen at home, not POLE.
Oh, okay.
Some of you dirty
Oh,
minds.
okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Demi Moore on Striptease right after G.I. Jane.
Hey, be careful mentioning that one. You mentioned sequels to that one, you're liable to get smacked. Sandwich.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, you guys looking forward to anything this week? What do you guys got going on, Mr. Ignacio?
I'm looking forward to having a live again, but it's not going to happen anytime soon. I have 3 books on the works, an anthology, and I hope I can talk about this anytime soon, but not yet. The anthology, not yet. The 2 books, not yet. I can talk about Killaroo. We're tuning the script for the sequel to Semper Fi, but the other 2 projects that I'm eager to talk about, I cannot still. So, but I'm working like a maniac. I have slept 3 hours, and I have recently discovered that I cannot function without coffee. I tested, and I spent 2 days without drinking coffee after midnight to see if I could work after midnight without drinking coffee. I couldn't.
Do you get cranky and whatnot, or is it just you feel sluggish?
No, no, I'm not even sluggish. My eyes start to shut, and I have to go to sleep.
Non-functional. You can't do anything.
Exactly. My brain stops working. So God bless coffee and sugar. I thought for a moment there, for years, I thought, no, coffee is, I'm so used to it that it doesn't hit me the way it hits other people. But apparently, Mary, apparently it hits me now because I need it. So that's my rant about having to work too much.
So we get that. We boil it down to Ignacio is looking forward to coffee.
Yes, and being able to speak to you guys about 2 comics that you will be able to pick there in the near future from at least 2 different publishers, I think, or the same publisher, I still don't know, and from 2 different writers that are very well positioned in the indie side of comics, and apparently they are blind enough to have chosen me to work with them.
No.
I think we just got the digital copy for the last Kickstarter.
Yes.
I think that I don't know if it was last night or maybe the night before.
No, last night.
No.
Gerald did an update and is tweaking the files to send them to the printer.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
How about you?
Yes. I
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I was rambling.
You need coffee.
Yeah.
See, you see what happens when you have twins at such an early age? You see what that does? You see what it does to you?
Coffee doesn't work the same anymore.
Spent it all at age 5. How about you, Mr. Q? What do you got going on? What are you looking forward to?
We actually have a guest new to the community on Let's Talk About It tonight. I don't know if it's necessarily, it's an unknown to the community. I'll put it to you like that. So we're gonna be digging into some different nerd type stuff this evening at 7. And really, we've got a ton of content. I think every day we're going to be releasing new stuff. So check out the channel. Yeah. We still have to do. I've got a bunch of unboxings to do. Some prizes that we won. We had the Geek Fest haul that we went to last weekend. So just a bunch of stuff. So
yeah, I heard you were planning another chainsaw unboxing.
I have
right?
two in the works. Yeah. I had there was an auction that Sticky Goose did on his channel. I want to say it was like 40 or 50 books. It was a big box. I'm gonna open that one up, and then I got a package from Man Cave Comics from Slab Hub, and I'm gonna open that up with the chainsaw as well.
Whoa!
Nice.
Fingers crossed, it goes well.
Speaking of fingers, let's go to toes. Have you selected the Tootsies for tonight?
I have.
I'm not watching.
Excellent.
I have.
I love you guys.
It'll be a good one.
I'm not.
I'm not purposely trying to find weird Tootsies, so we'll have some good looking Tootsies on there. Besides, this is a new person, so we'll see how this goes.
Welcome to the community.
All right. And no matter who's on, they're definitely going to be talking about it. So go check out Mr. Q and Mrs. Q a little later on tonight.
What about you, Nick?
For me, I think I'm going to start doing my Friday FOC. Okay. Final order cutoff. I always thought it was due on like Sundays, but I found out that it's finalized at 4 p.m. Eastern on Fridays, so I might do it then. I don't have anything coming back as far as CGC stuff. We do have a box battle with the John Jang stuff coming soon. Hopefully.
Whose channel?
Probably Mark's. Either Mark's or E-Man's channel.
Okay.
And then
I
next
just saw
week,
Chip said he just had a video come up.
it's a good segue too, because next week I will be meeting the Getlers. The wife and I will be meeting the Getlers here in Texas for dinner next week.
Oh, nice.
So check out. I'll be bringing a film crew to that one also, and maybe we'll have banter from there with the wives.
Snap.
Oh,
wow.
We'll see.
That's going to be interesting.
You know what I forgot? We forgot.
Oh, come on. Another week we haven't talked about it.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to push it off. But space racism these days.
Next week. Yeah. Well,
Thanks to the chat.
Maybe some other time.
Maybe.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks, Remy.
Hey, thank you
joining
for having
us.
me on, fellas. This was
Yes.
awesome. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for the
I was hoping you would come for the sad episode of Crappy Parents, but
I didn't mean to invite myself on.
No, I told you. Anytime you're welcome.
No.
The next time we will have the sad, and we'll have the sadness though. We'll talk about that.
That'll offset this one. This one was pretty good though. This was awesome.
Yeah, I felt
it was a lighthearted one.
So
we needed a palate cleanser after the past couple weeks. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you guys in the chat. Love you always. Thank you for coming out.
Everyone.
Make it more fun than it already is, and we'll go out as we usually do.
Fuck, you guys already saw it? Let me see it. Oh! Shit! Oh! Y'all see that?
So, Tyler, do you want to build a snowman to plow away all night? It doesn't have to be a snowman. It can be me.
I'll be clipping that too.